watched the films that we all took part in making.
Seeing people like Luke and Billy and that, and seeing them dedicated, because I remember approaching Luke and also Billy at the start and saying there's this kind of camera group, these want to get involved, and they're like kind of, yeah, but through coming to the camera group, every other week I had Billy on the phone, Lorraine's the camera group, oh, and I want to go, you know, they wanted to go, they gave them their purpose, and just to kind of watch it all come together now, is fantastic.
It was quite touching, and it was quite emotional watching us all back and all the work we'd put in, and just seeing what people had gone through in their lives, and now they're sitting there smiling and actually putting something back into their community, trying to help others. And actually seeing the change in myself for the first time, you know, I can see it anyway, but actually looking at it on the screen and seeing how I was speaking, you know, because going back 2 years ago, I didn't really know, I couldn't speak, I was pure shut down.
It's really nice to be here. This opportunity to see these short films by new and upcoming filmmakers. We want this to be the beginning of a process, so we're glad you're here at this start. Some of you were involved in the films. You'll see yourself up on screen because you've been interviewed or otherwise.
My involvement was creating the media film and the screening and directing it sometimes and asking the questions in the interviews.
It's nice to see how much this has progressed. It's like that on an elevated scale where you've got different agencies coming together, learning off each other, lots of shared experience, so I think it's really, really important and really, really powerful.
I think what was really powerful was just sort of having the stars of the films up front and seeing their reactions as well. It was so powerful in terms of the impact that it had on them personally, but also the films just, for me, just created such a positive message around what works in terms of community justice, and I don't think we see that enough, and I think we need to start promoting some of those key ingredients that actually helps people flourish in their communities.
Knowing people and what they're going through and how they're recovering from it, it's excellent what they're doing, and I think it's quite good that the police are getting to know this. They're going to bring it to the sheriffs as well, because that will change a lot of people's lives.
Jordan asked a question that I think was quite a challenging one about, I want to know, would people have done the same things as I did if they were in my shoes? And you know, it's one way to take those films and get people to think about and respond back. So there's almost sort of creating a public conversation and dialogue.
And that was one of the things that I really loved about what we were doing here today, was there was a vigorous and deep discussion happening based on what we have been doing in Ripple Effect.
I think the films are absolutely necessary. They are the only way that we can tell the story that makes a difference to people that can make the changes in the justice system. The story makes a difference. The people make the difference rather than a name and a report.
These stories, coming from a human voice, give a different side to it and help us to engage with the judiciary, with the public, with politicians, with the media, to think differently about what we want from our justice system and how we achieve that.
It's sort of the impact is seeing what recovery's, you know, how strong it can make Glasgow and people's lives, and the changes, the positive changes they've made, you know, that ripple effect.
And also watching the film today, I kind of felt it for Michael, building that relationship, and obviously Michael's no longer with us, you know. So a very emotional day it's been watching the film, and I just hope the door's open for other things for them.
I'd like it to carry on, so I do eventually get totally clean.
Now that I've done this and done everything else, so I'd rather have a better future in filmmaking or music production. I always thought I wasn't going to be able to do anything like that, you know what I mean? So to look back and see what I've done, it's better, you know what I mean? Because now I know I can do it.